Well, look on the screen. The assets keep leaving the community, and we're stuck with the ignorant, violent liabilities. A lawyer, a mom of 3 children, a wife, doing something positive in the community, giving of herself, giving of her time. This is why a lot of Black people that are successful, they stay away from the hood. You can't even go to an event. I found it fascinating just in ignorance. It's crazy to me. It can be a Dr. Martin Luther King parade, which you ain't catching me there. I don't care where it is. I'm not going. All right? Not going. It can be a Dr. Martin Luther King parade. It's going to be a pop, 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 a shooting. Juneteenth, a killing, a shooting. No conflict resolution. What they know how to do is get together and kill each other. Don't know how to behave. And you wonder why a lot of Black wealth stays away. A Juneteenth celebration. Who do you think it was? Now, it could have been a white guy. It could have been Brad. It could have been Mr. Wong got mad doing wrong. Could have been, I don't know. It could have been Dusty Dan. You know, he liked to be a shoot. Someone didn't like to be a shoot 'em up man, but I'm willing to bet you this is Lil TT. It's got Lil TT written all over it. I could be wrong, but a Juneteenth celebration? Who you think is mainly there? You already know. Ooh, do you have to wear, I guess, to be around them, a helmet, a bulletproof vest? Even at their own functions, I've noticed the past couple of years, it's like, who does a killing, a shooting of Martin Luther King? What the hell? Who bringing these dangerous, diabolical, homicidal men that just might surround? Again, why is she no longer here?
Pretty much go sit down and watch their kiddos, but not Lyndsey. So she was, okay, what else do you need me to do? Okay, so what else? Police say 2 people were killed and 14 others injured when 2 groups began fighting and shooting during the outdoor festival.
Who do you think it was? 2 groups. Who would more than likely be at the Juneteenth celebration? Began fighting. I wonder if it's some kind of gang mess. Families, friends there. Nobody can just walk away. Now it's fighting. Wow. You don't really, people talk about, oh, you don't really need the Klan to affect this group. Nah. They're pretty much wearing robes, in my opinion, making laws hand. But you don't really need, I hate to tell you, for a Black person, you don't need the Klan. The work is done. Why? You got to watch your back from a self-hating Black man. Beware the angry Black man. That's just facts. Who is robbing and killing out the business owners? Not just the women robbing them. I've seen who's pretty much killing the Black business male owners. There are Black men that have businesses, and what's happened? A restaurant, a store, shot and killed by who? It wasn't the Klan. It was, in my opinion, has to be a self-hating, dust wicked Black man. But we don't talk about that. A Juneteenth celebration. This makes no sense.
And 14 others injured when 2 groups began fighting and shooting during the outdoor festival. She said, I'm in. I said, you can't.
And her husband.
I'm like, where? So I started to pull out the chair.
I can't even hear that anymore. I can't. I think that man is in shock. two groups began fighting and shooting. Zimmerman could show up and spit on their mother, and I guarantee you he'll walk out unscathed. I'm just saying. Who do you think was doing the shooting, fighting? I'm really thinking it's probably some little T dots, those dusties, that dusty over there, little T dot chocolate drop. Even in a Juneteenth celebration, who'd expect to be there but our group? But it's so sad. It just takes the wrong kind, 2 or 3 where you don't want to be. It just takes a few of them out of hundreds. And now this woman is gone. Yesterday a doctor, today a lawyer. And who's doing it? We don't want to face it. Who's doing it? And somebody will know and will be very, very, I don't want to get involved. That's why change is occurring right now, even as we speak. Change is occurring right now, even as we speak, and it's not good for the BC. It's hard to fight for a community that kill out the best and brightest. Can't even have a social gathering. There are other people there, fools. Can't even have that. Already. Can't just say, hey, it's family here. We're going to table this another time. Oh, no, can't do that. What did that man say was so interesting? I don't know if you saw it on the Shay Show. It was Godfrey. He said they got the Irish mafia. They got the Italian mafia. They got a Hispanic too. He said even one group though can't even do crime right. I mean, seriously. He's like, you gotta be kidding me. One group can't build family right, do businesses right, because that's the one that they'll be killing and stealing from and robbing. So when I heard that, can't even do crime right. Irish mob, Italian mob, Mexican mob. Some of these things you see, companies and businesses that you see, it's hardly any customers, but it's always staying open. It might be a place to do some laundry. And I don't mean the kind that requires Tide and fabric softener. You figure what I'm saying? He said, but black folks can't even do crime right. And it sounds like a joke, but it's really sad. You don't think somebody saw somebody with a gun or know who was arguing? Might be in a cold case. Yesterday a doctor, today a lawyer. What now? Police say 2 people were killed and 14 others injured when 2 groups began fighting and shooting during the outdoor festival. And you see, it's the festival, families around, just start shooting. And they're so dumb. I guess the old dumb fools don't know how to go to the shooting range and practice. They start popping. They never hardly get the intended target. A lot of times they get somebody, and they're so stupid. But a change is coming from this community, and I see it. And at this point, when I hear about certain things going on, I would normally be up in arms about it, but yeah, whatever. Because I get it. Breeding criminals in a lot of cases, and that's who will be protected. I wish this lady and her family had stayed home, had a picnic someplace else. She would probably still be here. I wish she'd stayed home. And she is a mother. Look at her. She has a family. Got a husband and 3 kids. Here's a 1-year-old. I wish they'd stayed home. Might still be here. might still be here. This group can be exhausting. The violence and self-hatred, it's too much. Sometimes people they have things going on. If it's, I just hate to say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. And it could be in a nice location, outdoors, unless it's like a private black tie fair. I hate to say it. Sometimes when the communities are having these celebrations, maybe just stay home. If you have a pool, by the pool, or go out to a nice dinner. It's just not worth it, because you don't know when the angry, irrational, diabolical, homicidal seed of poverty D is going to show up and just start shooting indiscriminately. A family. I really wish she'd stayed home. Anyway, let me know what you all think. It's really too much. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out. This is crazy. All these